sometimes a good meal starts with a simple concept.
Wasn't sure what I wanted to call it, but I figured it was going to be American street food of some sorts.
And what could be more American than a classic?
It actually wasn't going to be burgers.
Owner Joseph Franco is no stranger to the food scene.
So you're growing up in a family where a lot of people are cooks and for generations and generations.
Yeah.
And then you find your way into the kitchen. Did you have a mentor there, or maybe even was a family member of yours?
I mean, this is super cliche with every chef, but cooking with my grandmother as like really young, you know. Even though I worked other jobs before cooking, that's kind of where my love of cooking came from. It wasn't until I left my grandparents' restaurant and worked at a spot down in San Clemente. I worked with a chef, his name is Master Johnny. He kind of took me under his wing, and I just practiced and practiced and practiced until I couldn't get it wrong.
He and his wife Olivia co-own Americana while raising 2 young kids. Their trusted teammate Tommy helped get them off the ground when the OG burger was the only thing on the menu.
Walk me through what's in it as I take a bite. This looks like a Smashburger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say we're under the Smashburger umbrella. Yeah, so it's a brioche bun. Our meat is really fatty, and that's what you want to kind of get the crisp on it. I think American cheese on a burger is the best cheese. So we do American cheese, caramelized onions, which we cook for over 24 hours. And then tomato, we do shredded lettuce. I just like the way that it eats as opposed to like a big old leaf of lettuce. And then our sauce is just, basic, kind of like our version of a Thousand Island.
Pretty classic.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, so that's what the OG is. It's just supposed to be a classic burger.
It's a labor of love made from the heart.
2021, my father had actually passed, and he had left me and my siblings a little like life insurance policy. So I took all of that and I bought a food truck with it. That's why our original truck had like a mural on the back, kind of an homage to my father.
The menu only has about half a dozen things to choose from, including a twist on a favorite appetizer.
The popper, instead of kind of like throwing ingredients on a burger, we come up with like a dish and then try to incorporate that into a burger. So it's a popper. It doesn't have jalapeno poppers on the burger. It's all the flavors of a jalapeno popper.
Okay, so what's that mean that's in it?
So it has a jalapeno cream cheese that we whipped jalapeno cream cheese. We do a roasted garlic ranch. We pickle our jalapenos, bacon, white American, caramelized onions, lettuce, tomato, sauce. So yeah.
So you just separated it and put all the ingredients on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like how you did it because you get a flavor of each one of those elements in each bite.
Yeah.
Spreads it out nicely.
So that's kind of how Tommy and I, when we come up with burgers, that's like kind of what we do.
All right. Yeah, it's a fun way to kind of work in that creative sphere too. You're like, all right, we want these things, but it needs to be in a burger form.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fun.
The Popper Burger was born out of creativity with Tommy, who helps keep Americana one of Ben's favorites.
Tommy, I would say, believed in it more than I did at certain points.
Sure.
Without Tommy here, Americana probably wouldn't be here.
All right, shout out to Tommy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's nice to have that support.
Right.
So the Smashburger concept too, I feel like has made more of a statement in the past couple years, or at least seemingly seeing more of that available on the menu.
Yeah.
Was that when you set out? Was it like you wanted the Smashburger concept, or did it kind of just evolve into that?
Again, how we do the burgers, we smash them down, so it falls under that umbrella.
Sure.
We just liked how we did the burger, and then
Sure.
it kind of blew up.
Was that the goal, is having a thinner patty versus like something huge? And
If you think about it like from like a food science perspective, we smash it and then just let it get crispy on one side. So you want like the Maillard reaction on the bottom, you get it crispy, but you also want to maintain the juiciness of the meat.
While the menu is limited, you can find fries to pair with your burger.
We added fries onto the menu when we got here. The kitchen that I grew up in, they only use lard. So we use lard here.
okay. Gives them a nice crisp.
Yeah,
These fries.
The food is made from years of experience, and the dessert was chosen just for plain old fun.
Not on your menu, but has now become a cult favorite, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Gummy burgers?
Gummy burgers.
All right.
Yeah.
What
So
inspired that?
Tommy has 2 little ones and I have 2 little ones, and so they would come by. Tommy always wanted to give them a little candy.
Cool treat, yeah.
Yeah, so we only put them really in the to-go bags, because if we were putting them on every single burger, we'd be probably going through 20 pounds of them.
I mean, you don't have to be a kid to love these. These are great. And what a good little palate cleanser after you've had a burger, fries. Like, and here's my dessert in the form of a mini hamburger.
You can find the Americana food truck at the Potsky Food Cart lot in Bend. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.